This is Kate. Welcome to Messages of Love 711. I'm doing an energy check-in today. We're going to be looking at your current energy, current dominant energy, a current situation that you're going through, as well as what's coming towards you, what it is you need to let go of, and advice for moving through this situation towards what's coming towards you. So in your current energy, your current dominant energy is creativity. Okay, there we go. Creativity. Okay. Get some more context for that. Spark of creativity from influence of this super full blue moon, perhaps. If you're watching this not on the day that we're recording, that's not relevant, but if you are watching it today, that could be relevant. Creativity and spark, an idea. Okay. The situation that you're currently moving through. You have karmic path. Let's see if we can get this to be karmic path. Okay. You're feeling inspired, and this is something around your karmic path, something that you are destined to do, an experience that you are destined to experience for your soul as part of your karmic path. Okay, and this is what's coming towards you. Towards you. I like it. You have unfinished symphony. There we go. Unfinished symphony. Okay. So therein lies the answer to creativity. There's something, a creative endeavor that you're being led to, or is being brought to you, or you're attracting this on you as part of your path, part of your soul's journey, something you're inspired to do. Maybe I kind of feel like maybe this is something that you've been thinking about doing for a while. It may be musical, it doesn't have to be musical. Creativity is anything and everything, right? You can incorporate creativity into anything depending on how creative you are. So yeah, I'm seeing like this long strand of piano keys, and it looks quite long. It looks like maybe something you've been building towards, and there's also a creative gal sitting on top of what looks like an egg or an orb, and it reminds me of something that you've been nesting on. I don't think that's the right word. Waiting to hatch might be the right expression. But the point is, it's something you've been working towards for a while. I have chickens, so I live on a farm and I have chickens. And when the chickens have their eggs, when they lay their eggs, they sit on them for them to hatch, and they keep them warm. And so I kind of feel like this is what you've been doing. You kind of have it there on the burner and you're keeping it warm. You've been thinking about it for a while, maybe planning or designing it or waiting for the right moment for it to come up. And it's probably always been predetermined time because you have karmic path. This is something that is supposed to happen for you. So this is what's coming, and this is what needs to go to let this come out. Okay, so this is clear. Resistance. Are you resisting this? Gosh, I'm sorry about the cards. I don't know how to get it to focus better. So this crow is he's flying through the wind, and it's quite a heavy wind, and he's flying against the wind, so it's resistance. So he's resisting. Are you resisting? I mean, are you resisting this creative endeavor? Are you feeling like you haven't sat on your egg for long enough? It's not ready to hatching this idea, right? But your destiny, your karmic path is saying that it's time, right? Even the unfinished symphony is a 10. The number on the card is a 10, so it's done. Cycles ended. There's completion and a renewal and a new start. Remember, there's an ending, there's a new start. So now's the time. Stop resisting. If you needed somebody, you needed validation, or you needed to hear that, whoever needs to hear this, you're ready. You're ready. Go for it. The worst that can happen is you go back to what you were doing before, right? Just go for it. Okay, so the next card we have are what are your challenges along this path, apart from your own resistance, huh? Or resistance may not be yours. I feel like it is yours, but it may not be yours. It may be resistance in your environment, resistance from someone around you. But I do feel like for most of you, this is your resistance, okay? So what are your challenges apart from that? I'm not going to keep because I'm going too many fill up. I'm going to shuffle again. Okay, so what we're going to see here is, okay, detox, repairing the body, mind, spirit. So maybe you're resisting because you need to feel good and ready and healthy and able. I'm getting able to do this creative endeavor that you want to do. It's like she's even in a bubble bath, right? Man, I wish I could make these cards more visible. So she's a mermaid and she's in a bubble bath, and she is blowing a bubble, and she's got several bubbles, and all the bubbles have different visions or different ideas in them. So I feel like she's maybe hatching ideas. Maybe she's mermaids and she's most comfortable in the bath. So I feel like maybe for some of you, you've got to be inspired, like you're waiting for a muse. Maybe you're waiting for things to come into alignment through your body, your mind, and your spirit. So your spirit is saying it's time. Your mind is conjuring up these ideas and maybe a little bit of resistance too. And the body is becoming able, right? It's all aligning for you at this time, right? Like in a dovetail, it's got to merge. And of course, as anything with divine timing, when it's ready, right? But we all have free will. That's the caveat to this. It doesn't always play out like we maybe planned in our soul contract, because we do have free will. But if we don't, and it's on our contract, and we don't do the thing that we wanted to do, the opportunity most likely comes up in another way. That's why you see a lot of times people, probably a weird example for this, but in relationships, if you have a certain type of relationship that's toxic or not good for you, unhealthy, but it's something that you need to learn from, and you don't learn from it, but maybe you break up or depart from this person and you enter into another relationship, chances are this relationship is going to mimic or be very similar, parallel to what you experienced before, because you still need to learn the lesson, right? You're gonna get the lesson handed to you so that you can come out on top, tackle, learn, right, grow from. So it's going to come up again. That was a little bit sidetracked, but this is to say that these things come into alignment, and now's the time for you, okay? So we're going to pull up advice to move through this, right? Advice for you to move through this resistance and through this alignment, right, to help you come into this alignment. So your card for this letting go. Big theme. Let go what you need to let go of. Let go of that resistance. You are ready.